welcome to NHD Photo Review. Recently my aunt gave me a bunch of vintage Nikkor lenses for, I believe it's an f2 camera. Got the f2 camera too. Really nice camera. But most of my equipment, well actually all my equipment is Canon. So, didn't know if I could use it. Well, went online and found this on Amazon.com. It is a photodiox adapter. It is a Nikon to EOS adapter, and this allows you to take any vintage Nikkor lens that is manually focused and manually f-stopped. Basically the aperture is set through the lens, and you can attach it to your Canon camera. Now, even in manual, in the manual mode, if you notice with EF lenses, if you have a Canon camera, or even if you have a Nikon camera, if you set it to manual focus, if you're focusing, autofocus points light up. Well, with this, it doesn't. So even when you have it in manual focus with an EF lens, there is communication going on that allows it to show where the points are focused. So you will not have any assist with your focal points if you use this. But I will say that a lot of these vintage lenses are excellent as far as focus goes. This one is the 50mm 1.4, and it also came with a close-up adapter for the front, and I also got an extender tube for it, a bunch of filters, and also got a weird Quanta lens that was it 78 to 210 millimeter? It was odd a millimeter, but the thing of it is that I can now take these and use them on my Canon camera, and I know, blasphemy. But the way this works is basically you have a little red dot on the inside there. Just kind of line it up with the camera mount on here, and then turn it. Remember, if you are a Canon exclusive user, Nikon lenses go the other way when you put them on. That's kind of confusing. But anyway, once you have this on, you can then mount it, because you have another red dot that lines up with your Canon camera, and there you go. A Nikon lens on a Canon camera. And I will say I've taken some excellent images with this lens. Very low chromatic aberration, super sharp focus. It's a great lens if you ever come across one. But this is also a great adapter. Now, there was some reviews on this that were a little unfavorable. Basically, they were knocking the little eject switch, or whatever you want to call that, lever. It's really recessed, so it's hard to push in, and then you're turning something that's basically got metal grips on the edge, that a little uncomfortable. But other than that, it's not bad. It is a little flimsy. I've heard some complaints about that, but it's not plastic. There's some people that said it's plastic. This is actually metal. So I don't think that this is going to, break off in your hand if you push it in. It's just really recessed. I don't know if I can get a good shot of that in there, which does make it difficult to push down. So if you have some big hands, you might have some issues pushing that little pin in. But that's the only issue I have with it. It's full metal construction, very sturdy. I was thinking it was going to be a plastic piece of what, but I was very surprised when I got it, and it was entirely metal, which means that it will hold a decent size lens. So if you have heavy vintage lenses, this will hold it. But yeah, I will have a link down below the video for this nifty little device. It's around $12, I think it was, $12, $15. It's not that much. Might be wrong, might be a little bit higher, but you know, it really wasn't that much considering what it does. And compared to other ones that are on the market that go for around $100, you can't go wrong with this. Haven't had any complaints or problems with it, again, except for that little switch. The one good thing about this versus the FD one, which I will be reviewing, is that it does not have a corrective lens element, and it will reach infinite. That's something that I will go over and say why it's a problem, but thankfully you don't need a corrective lens element to use these Nikkor lenses, and that aids significantly with the image quality that you get. So again, great little product on the cheap, link below. Visit my website, nhdphoto.com. Thanks for watching.